We've all thought the Jedi Master Mace Windu died in Revenge of the Sith when he was killed by both Anakin and Palpatine. Or so we think. I mean, the guy got his arm cut right off and then electrocuted off a fucking 50-yard tall tower. It's kind of a stretch to say that he was able to just walk that off, but Samuel Jackson seems to think so. In a recent Q&A session on Twitter, when asked whose idea was to kill off Mace Windu, Jackson responded with this.
As in most Star Wars movies, it was George Lucas' idea to kill Mace Windu. He said he killed all these important characters and all these other movies leading up to that, and said the only person left to kill that would mean anything in episode 3 would be me. I was trying to figure out, really? Can't you just like injure me or whatever? But in my mind, I'm not dead. Jedis can fall incredibly high distances and not die.
Well, there you have it. Sam thinks that Windu never died, or at least he didn't die the way we think he did. He said the Jedi can fall from incredibly high distances and still live. This isn't wrong. Anakin survives a similar long fall through Coruscant in episode 2. Not that I want to remember episode 2 at all, but yeah. From what we've seen in Star Wars films so far, cutting a person's arm off with a lightsaber doesn't do this. And Force lightning only seems to cause the Jedi pain while they're being subjected to it. Unless you're Darth Vader, and said Force lightning disrupts the breathing apparatus that you depend on to live. What Sam is referring to, I think, is Force jumps and acrobatics, which Jedi do a lot, and part of jumping up is falling back down again. Or jumping back up again once you've fallen. Here's a clip of Mace Windu doing a lot of impressive Force jumps in the 2003 Clone Wars miniseries, which I know isn't canon anymore, but shut the fuck up and watch. Now, I don't know if Mace could do a Force jump onto something while falling from a 50-yard tower, especially in his physical condition. Probably not, but this isn't just some ordinary Jedi we're talking about. This is Mace Windu, one of the most powerful Jedi of the Clone Wars / pre-Empire era. Sam isn't the only person who agrees with this theory. George Lucas does too. Apparently, when they were doing episode 3, Sam asked him if Mace could live, and George, the writer of the film, didn't have a problem with it, so I guess that kind of makes it the case. But not really, because George isn't a part of Star Wars anymore. Considering this, I tweeted to Pablo Hidalgo, Lucasfilm's resident Star Wars librarian, asking if this was canon or not. Needless to say, I didn't get a response. So that means we can still speculate. So let's say that Mace did survive, Anakin cutting his arm off, Palpatine striking him with Force lightning, and following 20 fucking stories. Damn, this guy is having a bad day. You don't see him collaborating with Obi-Wan and Yoda, the only other known surviving Jedi. So maybe he was like, fuck the Jedi Order, I'm gonna leave this shit. I don't think any battalion of stormtroopers, no matter their size or firepower, could take down Mace. So he'd be the first Jedi you expect to survive Order 66. Mace doesn't really strike me as the type of Jedi who would hide in exile from the Empire. He'd be the one to be directly involved with the rebels. Or, I don't know, maybe he'd be reluctant at first, but they could get him to join him. This could be an arc the writer of Star Wars Rebels could explore in the upcoming Season 3. Maybe just learn some ideas around. I mean, they brought back plenty of other characters we thought were dead or that we've never hear from again, like Ahsoka, Maul, and Captain Rex. Why not bring Mace back? Now, don't take this too seriously, but we all know that the Star Wars galaxy happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. What if Windu decided to leave the Star Wars galaxy and join one of the many other film universes that Sam Jackson played a part of? What if he went over to the Quentin Tarantino universe? The only problem with this is Sam has played multiple roles in that universe. So which one is it? So on to the next universe, and I find this one much more believable, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This one could actually work, seeing how the Star Wars galaxy and Marvel Universe are kind of connected because they're both owned by Disney now. A lot of fan concept art of Mace Windu have part of his face messed up due to the force lightning he sustained, like one of his eyes fried. Maybe that's how Director Fury got the eye patch. And we don't know if his right arm is robotic. It could be made to look like a real human hand, like Luke had. So there you have it. Nick Fury was Mace Windu the whole time, and y'all didn't even know. Obviously, this is just a fan theory. Granted, one day should be taken with a jar of sand. So what do you guys think? Do you believe that Mace Windu survived? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, then please do a like, rating, and subscribe for more movie discussions. Thanks for watching. Spidey out.